Require 94.
He's had darts at double in every leg. And this time, he doesn't give Andreas an out. That's classy.
2 eights to cut the gap back down to 2. Double 4. Off the bow, but flicks the other side, and so Jensen Walker back for the match.
You'll fancy it to start perfectly.
A 4-0 win for Jensen Walker, a dominant display for the man from Coventry. Longshanks in the tailwind of James Hubbard at this present moment in time. The former World Youth Champion leaving himself on double 16 after 12 to open up a 3-0 lead. And after evading a couple of darts to be pegged back level, he's now got the opportunity to put the game exactly where he wants it. Double 8, and this could be awkward because of the positions of dart 1 and 2, but he manages to find. It was a decent dart there. Hubbard 3-0 to the goods, and en route to what would be a second consecutive 4-0 win for a player who's joined Group C this afternoon.
I'm going to be brutally honest here because I know he's going to watch this back. I want to run out of this commentary box and go and grab him by the neck. What are you doing? That is something he knows you should not do. People get carried away with double-double too much these days. With Robertson on 197, he shouldn't have been anywhere near double-double. Look at the textbook and do it the way you should.
Just like that.
James Hubbard.
And for James Hubbard, it's a win on his first match back on the stage. A 4-1 success against Steve Robertson.
Tommy, you require 110.
It may feel like opportunity missed there. Morris looking at 110 to move 2-1 up. And this would be for the third consecutive breaker throw at the beginning of the match. And that's the first ton topper of the day. The 110 goes, the double 18 pinned, Morris 2-1 to the good, the third consecutive break at the beginning of this contest.
Game on. Tommy, you require 76.
An unforced error from Adam Mould has given Tommy Morris an opportunity to get the fifth consecutive breaker throw in this contest. It would put him 3-2 to the good. Mould's missed his chance to move on to the hill.
56. Adam, you require
2 has
16.
Tommy Morris by missing that tops low. What a dart that is. Didn't have much to find. Didn't have much room at the end, but manages to find the bottom corner of the double 8.
Adam, you require 121.
Still a 4-3 win. It's been nip and tuck all the way. There's not been more than a leg in it at any point in the match. Mole's not going to get an opportunity to win it here. He may not get an opportunity to win it at all. Morris, 2 at tops. Double 10. 1 dart left. Does it go? Clips the wire, and Adam Mole comes back for the double that Tommy Morris has been leaving all game long.
Couldn't have been any closer to double 10. Got to be closer to double 9.
Game shot, and
it always hurts more when your opponent hits it with dart number 3. Disappointment for Tommy and relief for Adam Mould, who gets his first victory in Group C this week by the merest of margins. We have seen some acts of thievery this week. This will be another one. Double 10 from a different position on the oche. Look where he's gone. All the way to the right-hand side.
Game shot on the second
he knows
leg.
his game best. And don't question someone who hits what they're going for. He's obviously got some sort of eye dominance thing going on here.
James, you require 86.
Andreas ponders what if. Well, added bonus. 2 at double 16. All square. Level we are at 2-2. Nicolau may feel like he's missed a trick there. He had the opportunity to move 3-1 up.
Andreas, you require 164.
Connor Scott hit a 164 yesterday to save his skin against Darryl Pilgrim. Is Andreas Nicolau going to find one here against James Hubbard? Another one of them. Bullseye. That would have been check out of the week. Make no
139.
bones about it if that
Change
went.
it require
But as a
48.
consequence of Nicolau failing to find the bullseye, Hubbard's going to get 2 darts here to win the match 4-2. And they're both going to be at double 16.
I'm not sure that he wanted that 16. He definitely wants the double 16, though.
Game shot
And finds the
and
double
match.
16. And James Hubbard doubles up in the wins department. 2 games played, 2 wins from Andreas Nicolau. His 2 defeats, and just like in Group A, he's staring down the barrel at the bottom of the tape.
We require
Both players on a
161.
finish after 9. Morris first poke of the 161. He's not going to get.
90. Jensen, you
Can
require
Walker find?
161.
And intercept the gun who's firing on all cylinders right now. He's not going to, so Morris back for 2-1.
65.
You said this
Tommy,
was
you
going to be the
require
fastest game of the
71.
group. You weren't kidding. Oh,
Games
yeah,
on
that's
the
a great
third
guide
leg,
for
Tommy
Tommy.
Morris.
If you look at the way his darts go on the board, I think his best friend double has got to be
Fourth
double
flag,
16.
it's Jensen
He's
to the
going to lead
reverse.
tops a lot, but if his
Game
game's going to evolve for a break of throw and to make himself favourite for the match,
Jensen Walker has sat in the background for a lot of this
Game shot
game,
on
but
the
for the
fifth leg,
first time
Jensen
he's in
Walker.
front. The first couple of darts were nervy, but last dart in hand on double 5, he applies the good. Jensen will feel like if he can pile in a big visit here, he can put surmountable pressure on his
6.
opponent. He's unable to do so.
Tommy, you
He
require
saved his
4.
worst leg till last, and Tommy Morris to eventually down Jensen Walker, looks at double 2.
Game shot
And with his
and
6th
match,
match dart, Tommy Morris
Morris.
picks up his first win in leg 7. He gets the better of Jensen Walker by 4 legs to 3.
and if he does that, he's going to be on 4 points and a leg difference of +5, which is exactly what Hubbard has.
81.
It's been professional, it's been destructive. It's an average just under a ton at this present moment in time. He has done everything he has had to do
Game
to
shot
demolish
and the
Steve
match,
Robertson
Adam
by
Mould.
4 legs to 0, and Adam Mould moves on to 4 points in the group.
And with Mould so far, both of his games going 4-3, and Scott Mitchell picked up on something yesterday.
125.
Fabulous start.
Andreas, you
He
require
was in 8 4-3s and he
123.
lost 7 of them. He's being embroiled. Clickety-click left. As they say in bingo. Double 9.
Game shot on the first leg.
Apparently,
Andreas Nicolau.
1, 2, 3 is as easy as ADC.
To move 3-2 up. It's been such a strange contest, this match. Missed doubles have played Morris all match long. It's 2
No
from
score.
10 on the outer ring,
Andreas,
and it's
you
allowed
require
his opponent an
26.
opportunity here at double 13 to move within a leg of claiming his 2nd consecutive win.
I don't think that double 15 suits his throw at all.
Game shot on the fifth leg. Andreas Nicolau.
Well, there you go. Morris needs a
Tommy, you
catalyst,
require
and he needs it now.
16s on 104 is not going to go for Tommy Morris. This is
48.
a game he will feel
Andreas, you
like
require
he is let
6.
pass him by. An opportunity that he has let slip. And for Andreas Nicolau, an opportunity to get his first 2 points on the board and to
Game shot
keep
and the
himself
match.
in
Andreas
contention
Nicolau.
in this Group C. For Tommy Morris, it's 2 defeats from his opening 3 matches.
Adam, you require 167.
So much to admire about that 2 treble visit. But is it enough to get a chance to win the match?
For a moment,
99.
James Hubbard would have had his heart in his
James
mouth, but he's
requires
going to get his
76.
opportunity to win the match. Mould squandered a chance to win the game in the previous leg. Hubbard's going to get 2 match starts of his own. 1 left at double 8. He
Game
finds
shot
double
and the
8,
match.
and he
James
fires
Hubbard.
home his 3rd consecutive victory. He's deserved to take this match the distance.
Double 10 will tell us.
50. Jensen,
He
you
will be
require
vastly
68.
disappointed because he will think the game might be up.
1 match start at double 16 is
Game
all
shot and
Jensen
the match.
Walker needs.
Jensen Walker.
4 from 4 on the doubles. It was ruthless. It was destructive for the interceptor. He's got off to a quicker start against James. The scoring actually hasn't been too much of an issue for Tommy. It has been a plethora of missed doubles that has plagued his chances. 3 from 10 and 2 from 10 in the 2 matches that he's lost so far in this session. And he looks at 102 here to take out the opening leg. Has got options. Goes ball for double 16 and gets the double 16. Misses on the doubles. No problem at all. The gun comes out firing. A 102 checkout.
Curiously, James has got more 140s in this game than Tommy. That was a calculated risk. I'm not against that.
25.
But that really hasn't worked out at all for him.
He's going to have to spur one upon his return.
$94.
Great find with the last. Leaves himself 57. On a 2-darter. But he's not going to get a look at the ton because Tommy Morris hits the tots first time. Decider, and we know 28. About Tommy Morris's wretched record when it gets to leg 7. And James Hubbard has enforced that scenario. Double 14 with dart 14.
It is pesky. But it's a finish that Tommy Morris has taken out on the bull this week. Hubbard will not.
The story of Tommy Morris this week has been 68. Everything has come hard to him. Double 4 and now double 2. Well, he's had to battle for those 2 points, but Tommy Morris is over the line and he inflicts a first defeat of the week upon James Hubbard.
Steve, you require 103.
This is a somewhat big out in more ways than one. But it's on. And it's out.
Dave Shaughner's second leg, Steve Robertson.
He can't believe that he's had moments like that and the stuff in between.
Third leg, it's
he just can't seem to figure it out on a consistent basis.
Nicolau back for the ton to 100. Bring it back to 3-2. It'd be the third ton plus check of the game. And he's going to get 2 at double top. Double 10, and he moves all the way across. Could be the last dart he throws in this match. 80. He misses double 10. Robertson from this point should get a match dart.
2 single 20s and tops. Sounds really simple, doesn't it? Or you could just do that.
On the match,
well, his doubling in that match was unbelievable at times. He's just hit the jackpot as well, and you'll see why in a second. 4 out of 8 on the doubles. 103, 101, and 80 out with 2.
And all of a sudden, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the chase is on for Jensen Walker. He wins this game, he goes top of the group, and if he beats James Hubbard in the last, then he will be top of the table no matter what going into 84. Tomorrow's play.
$58.
I can imagine Mouldy is probably one of the rejected names for one of the chasers.
I bet he got some pelters at school for that surname. That's why having your nickname as Mouldy, that's 25. Owning it. I think a fabulous marketing campaign for him
56
would be for him to stand next to Barry Scott.
Bang, and the dart is gone.
100.
He wanted more because he's trying to chase down Jensen, who seems to be in top gear.
99.
And it may be a case with the next 3 darts that it will be on this 100. Revelation. We will see you next time.
105. $97. Adam, you require
will there be a next time in this leg for Jensen?
Yes, there will, because Mould cannot find the triple 18, which would have given him a dart at the bullseye. So this, for a 4-2 win, it will put him onto 6 points, top of the table, and he'll play a game against James Hubbard, which could give him the guarantee of being the
Shot
top
and
player
the match.
overnight. Jensen Walker is making big moves in this Group C.
Tommy, you require
I
96.
cannot believe that he found a gap there between the dart and the double. This is for a big time hold.
Shot
Bravo.
of full flag. Tommy Morris.
That is killer.
Tommy, you
But
require
he's got time on his side. He'd take
136.
96 right here and go for tops in the next visit. But he might not need that. He needs double 8.
To keep his hopes of qualifying alive. Oh, that's
shot
superb.
and the match.
Magnificent
Tommy
for Tommy Morris. The gun saves his best till last, and it keeps him in contention going into...
James, you require 108.
Let's be honest, we all fancied that for a second. Shanghai 18s. The treble leaves the double for 2-2. Big dub, big moment. Big
Shot of
find.
full flag. James Hubbard.
Jensen Walker has been hit with a haymaker. And for James
Big
Hubbard,
flag. It's Jensen to the
that
first.
is a big
Game on.
moment.
Double 16 and 2 attempts.
$35.
Can't cling on.
Jensen, you require
Both have missed.
40.
And Jensen comes back to finish the job.
That's tight. It's double 10.
Big shot
It's a
and
win
the
for
match.
Jensen Walker,
Jensen
which
Walker.
puts him on to 8 points. What a performance to end the day for the Intercept.
I'm sure the Cypriots know a thing or two about large fish. They got water all around them.
105. Adam, you require 91.
Nicolau could find himself swimming against the tide if he loses this match. And Moltier has a couple in hand at top, so only
Shot on
needs
the
the one
first
to take
leg,
the
Adam
opening
Moll.
leg to get the break he needs at some point in the contest. Andreas Nicolau
Andreas, you
hasn't had a
require
dart to the double in
70.
this match. He should get his first from here.
Needs to hit. And
62.
doesn't.
Adam, you
And so
require
to
20.
end it all together, double 10.
Game
And it's a
shot
4-0
and the
win
match.
for Adam
Moll.
Moll to end the day. He beats Andreas Nicolau to 0, and he is going to move into second position overnight. This is how the game went statistically. Mold a 4-0 winner with an 89.73 average, 4 for 9 on his doubles. He never really allowed his Cypriot opponent a look in that contest. He only had 2 darts and a double, and they both came in the final leg of that particular contest. So Adam Moll winning 4-0. That was the final game of the session. This is what else we've seen on this Thursday afternoon. It began with a big win for Jensen Walker against Andreas. He'd win 4 from 5. He dropped points in his second match against Tommy Morris, but was then perfect towards the line, saving his best stuff until last against James Hubbard. This is how the table looks then going into the second day's worth of action in Group C. Jensen Walker top of the table, and very quickly Paul Nicholson in a very strong position.
Yeah, I think we've got Jensen Walker in a very strong position because of the way he's played, but look behind him. 6 points for 3 people. This is going to be really interesting tomorrow.